There's a reason Foxy's name comes up 9 out of 10 times. But enough about Foxy. We'll no doubt talk about him much more in the future. As we go into a Cetrion mirror match, as we have Mr. 5000 against Dragon. Now, I'm going to look at the pool and see exactly how these games have gone on the way through.
Look how happy Mr. 5000 is, really relaxed. And then look at the stone, like the face of a killer on Dragon right now, which is something I rarely say. Which is how goofy this kid actually is. But when he's in tournament mode, he's like a different person.
It's crazy how much of a kind of personality difference there is with him. You know? And it just goes to show his real professionalism. You know, he's been a player for years at like success, right? You know, the general term professional player is thrown around arguably a little bit too often, really, in the esports world. But Dragon is one of the people that can truly say, yes, professional player. Yes. It is his job to be sick at these games.
And he puts in those job
hours. Why. Because that's how he sees it. He treats it with the respect of a job. He treats it with the respect of a career. He puts in his daily time. He puts in his hours. He isn't just sitting there playing all day. He is looking. He's studying. He's playing.
He's got notebooks. He's got footages pulled up. He has every single one of you on a file on his computer with match footage and like notes.
We have to apprehend that computer and get all the files, Zoolander style. We have to physically take it.
We have to grab it and then realize how we get the files out, right?
Now this
and then bash it.
Now this is I believe for
semifinals.
Yeah, this is for winners final of the pool, and on the other side, like you said, we have white, black, and video games. Yo,
that's gonna be phenomenal.
I really hope we get.
I'm excited for both of these matches.
I believe we'll get it streamed though, because it looks like that they've got the stream queue mark on it, so that should be something we'll be seeing.
I think we're getting the rest of the winners side matches out because we're also going to get the winners finals of A2, which is Foxy versus Nubcakes, and then I believe the rest of this pool winners side out.
Now let's have a look at the losers side and see how things are going. So Juicy Joe defeated Arc Tool. Under Jim and Margin Weeaboo are playing.
Ooh.
Are we seeing any other names here? Nothing yet so far. Let's go back to the other pool that we've seen and see how.
AXE is facing Original Razor and Ladno versus Used for Glue.
Ladno and Used for Glue have played many times. I actually wonder how that could go.
Used for Glue moving on a 2-0 victory over Dante Demons, and Original Razor with a 2-0 over Mushisha.
So it looks like we actually might be in a situation that maybe we'll see the run back between AXE and Used for Glue, or maybe we won't. Maybe Ladno will be able to take it.
And that was really close on the winner's side, 2-1.
Yeah, no, for sure. And these are just 2 pools. 2 pools! And we've already seen Video Games Yo, Dragon, Mr. 5000, Under Jim, Used for Glue, Foxy Grandpa. I think I may have said Used for Glue twice. All
right, so let's bring up a bit of MK11 history here, going back to the initiation of the pro competition and really MK11 competitively at Combo Breaker, in that Dragon ran into what was at the time the most premier Cetrion mirror that could have ever happened, having to face Big D in the first match of that, oh my goodness, of that top 8 and won it convincingly. This is a guy that knows the Cetrion mirror. That's what he's running into here, and that's what I've seen so far, just in the sentence that I've been talking.
And there's almost a full life bar gone already, but Mr. 5000 managing to fight back. There's some plus frames here. And again, Dragon for that counter poke.
Went for a cheeky little reset right there in the hit stun, and these teleport reads, he's already 2 for 2.
That was a punish too as well. That's exactly why we're seeing Dragon do it. If you teleport right as Cetrion fires a boulder, you will get a free hit. And that's exactly why we're seeing Dragon go for it. When he's got the life lead and doesn't have to worry about dying for it. Oh, and we're punished with the safety.
Here's Dragon on the offensive here, and just setting up those whip punishes. It's so scary to counter poke these characters sometimes. Because of that backdash, you're going to whiff, and that forward 2 is coming in for the punish. He'll confirm into a geyser. Have a nice day. GG's. Oh, here's 5000. Going to get some damage and force that breakaway. And just wake it up with the buttons. Dragon, no fear.
We've actually seen Dragon do wake up buttons a lot, but he always does it from a range where you don't expect his standing one to reach you, and that's exactly why he does it.
I'm going to quote Dragon from last night. He said, "Have you seen me play? I'm the most disrespectful player on wake up." And he says he does wake up jump kick like.
But every time he does wake up jump kick, it works. That's
exactly.
The scary thing. And a clean punish on that teleport. Dragon showing.
I said that because I was playing
dominance
with him, and he woke up jumping against me, and it worked. And I was like,
he was slightly intoxicated at the time. To be fair.
To be fair. But he blew me up. He said, "You casted me at CEO. I did it like 5 times against Sonic, and it worked." And I was like,
"Why is this a surprise? You've seen me do it."
I'm like, I can't say anything at this point.
Oh, right? Okay. Mr. 5000, is he bringing out the pocket Liu Kang? Actually, I don't know
how many
plays.
Cetrion players here have a backup Liu Kang? I know 3 off the top of my head already.
I mean,
this is pretty crazy.
I mean, if you're going to play top 2, you might as well play them both.
You might as well play all of the ones that are considered the best.
Actually, speaking of which, like that's actually something that I quite like about the game right now. Is we're definitely seeing. Oh, is this a counter pick attempt?
This would be an old school pick right here.
Yeah, no,
Less.
for sure.
Okay, so this is another character highly debated post patch. This is a character that everyone said is dead, and then we saw online NA West.
I mean, I don't see how Scorpion is like bottom tier because of the teleport.
Yes.
So again, just for transparency, those of you watching, the biggest change Scorpion received was his teleport is no longer a mid, it's a high. So the normal teleport, you can crouch. The amplified version still a mid, Reborn still cancels it, but the normal version is a high now. I feel like it's still good in every sense, except for just being used in the neutral.
Yeah.
It still whiff punishes, it still confirms, it still is a threat, especially if you're Reborn, it can cancel it.
And, but
everywhere but just throwing it out. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Every other situation, you know, you're doing the jump back, looking for something to whiff punish with it still. You don't have to cancel, keep it safe here in Reborn. And he's still got every other tool that he's known for. Still has wonderful stagger game, really good buttons.
Decent damage, good wake-ups. Still though, Dragon not showing any fear whatsoever. You're seeing the delays, right? Sometimes he's finishing his string into the boulder, sometimes he's not. This is that Dragon style. No flawless block.
Ooh, still has fear, still has 2-1.
Wow, that was a full screen punish.
4-3-4, and yeah, that's just something you're not going to throw against Cetrion, having that full screen threat. And this is now match point for Dragon to make it into what I believe is top 24 outside of pools here at Celtic Throwdown.
This is winners finals.
Yes. Oh, this is 4 winners finals.
This
Right,
is
this is early.
Yeah,
this is what's crazy. It's like all these matches are happening early.
This is for winners finals against the winner of Video Games, Yo, and White Black.
So this has just begun. For Dragon to get these matches early, it's also really good for him to...
Dragon is playing
to stay hot if he gets these wins, right?
Dragon is playing in this pool this morning, like someone that is second in the world. Like, there's a reason he is so... Like, Dragon is also one of the most consistent players going.
Yes.
Like, I feel like he would be another one of the players that could boast a 100% top 8 ratio had he been to every event.
Yeah,
he just wasn't at Viennale.
Yeah, dude, the only offline pro competition that he's missed as he is going to get the victory. The entire venue is having issues. We apologize if you guys missed out on